But ma'am, given itong mga guidelines that people are looking at, and we stress that our agencies are trying to base this on data and science, di ba? Pero clearly, it's important to discuss alin ang babagay, alin ang pwede, and so on. But does that, you feel, engender again, not so much the hesitancy but yung pagiging choosy ng mga tao, and people being, holding out for whatever. Dati we used to say the best vaccine is what's available. Ganin pa rin po ba yung prinsipyo ngayon?
Okay, ganito naman po. May supply issues din po tayo ngayon with the boosters. So, ang available right now ay Sinovac, Pfizer, and Moderna. Even Astra, we can give Astra pero kulang ang supplies ng Astra at this time. So, we also have to consider those. Hindi operationally yun, no? So, but we have made the recommendations as flexible as possible. So, kasi we were looking at data na you cannot really compare yung mga immunogenicity data nila head-to-head, and we still do not have the correlates of protection. Kaya pag nakita natin nag-boost, nyari 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, okay na po yun. No? So nakita natin tumaas talaga with the third dose. So hindi na natin iiba-ibahin pa sila. So general, kaya naging for all of these homologous, if you prefer the same brand for a third dose, or heterologous if you want to change it, no? But there will be some people who will not, they have contraindications to another vaccine platform. So they may, to yung homologous na lang sila all throughout. And that's fine kasi yung, especially for Sinovac, we have data on that. Yung third dose nila, maganda ang boosting effect.
But I also recall seeing a news item, I mean, maybe you could correct me if I'm wrong, but ang impression ko is, for Astrazeneca in particular, there's a recommendation that it has to be different. Tama po ba yung intindi ko doon?
Ganito yun. No? I have to explain that. Medyo nagkaka-confusion dyan. These adenovirus vector-based vaccines, dalawa ang antibodies na napoproduce dyan. Antibodies against the vector, so yung adenovirus, and antibodies against the spike. Of course, we want the antibodies against the spike. Theoretically, and that is something that we actually submitted, theoretical possibility. Hindi ito based on actual data, no? Yung solid na data. But theoretically, when you give the same vector a third time, a fourth time, tumataas yung kanyang boosting effect do sa adeno. So you have more of the antibodies against the vector than against the spike. And you want the spike. So we call that attenuation of the immune response. Pero so far, the data showed us na hindi naman ganon. No? Theoretical lang yung basis namin, but we have to consider that kasi in immunology, meron po mga ganon. So siguro doon nagkalituhan kasi we had to include some of sa recommendations namin, some of these precautions. Pero, it's very clear na yung ni-recommend namin, Astra, for instance, you can give Astra as a third dose, or those who may want the heterologous, kasi ito namang sa heterologous, there are sufficient data to show that. Sa UK, sa Europe, marami po silang studies, Astra, Pfizer, Astra, Moderna. And mas mataas po talaga yung boosting effect after a heterologous boosting. Pero okay pa rin yung homologous, ha? Huwag kayong ano doon.
Actually, pa-iba-iba, Dok. Iba naman sinasabi, mas maganda raw ng homologous, mas safe. So parang meron ka pa rin wini-worry na safety factor, no? Meron naman nagsasabi nga na mas malakas daw pagka yung heterologous. So actually, as in many things about COVID, no? Yeah. Ang daming mga conflicting information na hindi rin namin malaman as laymen kung ano ba talagang maganda. So if we're going to be given a choice now, we're hearing different information.
Yes, because there are many data sets. Maraming studies ongoing. So iba-ibang klaseng tao yung ginawa ng study, medyo iba yung data nila. No? But we're really looking at safety and immunogenicity or yung efficacy. No? Doon sa safety, I already said na kung nauna na kayo doon sa isang, Sinovac, and you did not have much reaction doon, ibig sabihin, very safe for you yon, you may opt to get that as a third time. Kasi baka you may have contraindications to the heterologous, like me. I may have contraindications to yun sa mga adenovectors kasi meron silang rare, possibility of yung mga blood clots. And marami akong sakit, pwede ako doon, kaya hindi ko siya talaga gagawin. So there are such considerations. Hindi siya general na, pwede ka doon, pwede hindi po ganon. So we have to consider pag may mga sakit, comorbidities, or may mga conditions yung patients na ano. But generally, yung ating recommendations, hindi po pwede isa-isa. But those who have some comorbidities may have to ask their attending physicians.